Hey friends, this game is called Home Run Derby. This is a softball or baseball game that is intended to practice hitting. Okay, for the teams, you're going to need two different teams. One team will start as hitters, one will start as fielders. The equipment you'll need are foam or plastic bats, okay, and then a wiffle ball. You're also going to need pylons and then gloves if available. For the setup, the first batter will need a bat and a ball. Okay, if available, like I said, fielders will get a glove. You're going to designate a spot for the batter to hit from. Okay, so you're going to designate that spot. You're going to have the rest of the batters lined up kind of behind at a safe distance. Okay, then you're going to have the fielding team spread throughout the field. With pylons, you're going to create various zones that increase in points the further they get from the batter. Okay, the number of zones can obviously be changed depending on what you would like. The goal of the game is to score the most points by hitting the ball into various distances into those different zones throughout the field. So for the rules, to begin the first batter, okay, they'll have 2 attempts of hitting the ball. Okay, this can either be thrown by somebody or they can just throw it up to themselves. Okay, depending on what zone it ends up in, the batting team will receive that number of points. Okay, so how the points will work: zone 1. Okay, zone 1 right here. Okay, this is going to have 0 points. Okay, make sure this zone is quite small. That way, just increased chance of them actually getting it out of there. Okay, zone 2 is going to be 25 points. Zone 3 is going to be 50. 4 is going to be 100. Okay, and then zone 5 is going to be 150. Okay, so obviously these points can change. The number of zones you have can change. Okay, that's totally up to you. Okay, but depending on which area the ball is hit in, that's how many points they'll get. So if they hit the ball and it lands in this zone, okay, that's zone number 3. So that means they would get 50 points. Okay, for that attempt, right? Because remember, each player will get 2 hits, and then they'll switch. Okay, if the ball is caught by a fielder, okay, so it doesn't hit the ground, and is caught, that counts as 0 points. You really want to encourage the fielders to actually field the ball and participate, okay, because if the ball is hit, okay, and it's rolling, okay, it could keep rolling forever, right? But if this player fields the ball, okay, stops it, maybe keeps it in zone 2 and prevents it from continuing on into zone 3 or 4. Okay, so really encourage that fielding aspect as well. You can either have, after a certain number of points are scored, you can switch, or you can just switch once everyone has had that chance to bat. At the end, the team with the most points will win, or you can just do first 2, however many. It's a really good game to practice that batting, okay, practice that power. Also maybe practice a bit of accuracy, a bit of aim, trying to start to develop that skill, just seeing where the fielders are and kind of trying to hit it away from them. Okay, but it's also really good because it kind of practices that fielding as well, right? So it's a bit of everything, but is intended mostly for that hitting practice.